Hi there, this is Pajama Wolfie, and I was talking to one of my friends on Facebook about my taste in music. And I sent an excerpt of the conversation to another friend, and she said I should explain it as a video. And since I've been drinking some grown up sodas from my cartoon character glass, I thought it would be a good time to talk about this topic, which is close to my heart, and it is not my boobs. Alright, but, okay. Alright, so my friend's not into music, really. The first one I was talking to. And, but lately I really have been, okay? I always listen to the radio, because we were sort of poor. We didn't have cable. I would be walking a lot, like up and down the road, riding my bike, had a radio. It was great, okay? And, but, all my life, basically, I've had this big problem with depression. Okay, so after this longish conversation where I explained to my friend Jen what a hollaback girl was and why you wouldn't want to be one, and that furthermore I was not one, despite having an urgent question about that at midnight one night. I said, I like analyzing song lyrics. You know this, and she's like, oh yeah, I'll analyze the ones to like serious songs and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but I like analyzing the ones to pop music because usually they're dumber and it's funnier. We have a cat. He's really dumb, but he's the best cat. Okay, sorry. So, I cited an example about being happy versus being smart, if that makes sense. It's the ultimate form of smartness. Alright, my favorite actress, Mila Jovovich. And don't let anybody tell you that is not how you say her name. I know it. Alright, so everybody, a lot of people are like, Mila Jovovich, she's a terrible actress, look at all the crappy movies she does. Yeah, she does a bunch of crappy movies, okay? I enjoyed the Resident Evil movies, but I'm not going to pretend they should have won Best Picture. Alright? But I've seen her in several really good movies, okay? But she's only done a couple really good movies. And you might think, gee, Mila, why would you only do like 3 good movies and be in the rest of these suckfests? And I'm guessing the answer is, if you ever watch any of the behind the scenes stuff or bloopers or whatever for the Resident Evil movies, she is having a fantastic time. Not to mention she's making buckets of money. So if you had the choice between like the huge responsibility of portraying a weighty subject and like it's really selling it with emotion, or you could just have a blast going to work and spin kicking stunt guys dressed like zombies. I mean, I clearly can see why she keeps making those terrible movies. I think that's an inspirational lesson for us. Now back to the music. So I try not to defend my taste in anything because taste is so subjective. But I was saying to Jen, I usually go for the bubblegum pop music for this reason. I am very prone to existential crises, okay? I hear a song on the radio, I think, wow, I should do something, and then I do it. It made for an interesting life, and I mean, some people flip coins, I just listen to the radio. So, I managed to analyze lyrics for everything, okay? I'm always the first one with a question, what does that mean? And so when I come across a pop song, like my new favorite thing is No Doubt and Gwen Stefani, they do a song called Making Out, okay? And guess what that song is about? Making out. I looked at all the lyrics, I listened to it 20 times. The only possible interpretation is, gee, that chick really wants to make out with her boyfriend. And when I hear a song like that, which just says its truth in completely unambiguous terms, it just says, is just so out there and upfront about what it's saying that it doesn't even try to pretend to be anything more than it is, I get a sense of peace. Because there is still some honesty in the world. Even if it's only in a No Doubt song about making out, okay? Because you know what? Sometimes Gwen Stefani is right and you just can't do long distance relationships. So here's two dumb songs about making out, you know? I mean, and sometimes you gotta search your heart and make sure you're not a hollowbag girl. And I'm not. So, there it is, my philosophy on life. I'm a janitor right now, okay? And I'm having a great time. But I've had 7 years of higher education. I have a Bachelor of Science degree, okay? And then, so I thought, you know, gee, instead of getting a job in graphic design field somewhere, and don't think I didn't apply, I ended up being a janitor. I'm using that money to pay on my student loans. But guess what? I'm having a great time. I get to listen to those cheesy pop songs all day long. I just walk around with my headphones on. I'm like, it's like a dance party. I'm wheeling around a trash can. I got a bracelet with keys on it. It's the best thing. I take funny pictures in the break room. I have a whole album of those, okay? And you know, sometimes that's all you need. If all you have is the little things, sometimes it's good to just be happy with them. Sheryl Crow quote, Soak of the Sun. It's not having what you want, it's wanting what you've got. So, there you go. Tipsy Rant, Elizabeth's philosophy on life, and sometimes you just can't do long distance relationships.